Hey, Dental Nachos crew, it's Paul, Dr. Nacho, with an episode of Talking Nachos, where we bring you good ideas to help you increase your success, decrease stress, and reduce the number of times you feel like crying inside a day. Crying inside a day is the number one key performance indicator to determining how well you're doing as a dentist. So I have two amazing guests with me today to share what they do, how they help dentists. You're going to love them. We'll bring up our first guest whenever my team is ready, Ariel and Brandon, as our key resource and sponsor, the amazing Nina Bond. I will not steal her thunder. Hey, Nina, tell us, Nina, what problem do you remove from our everyday dentisting life? What stress reduction thing do you do? Because I know our audience would love to learn about it.
Insurance billing, accounts receivable, insurance claims, patient billing, collecting on what you're producing.
And I've been a dentist for 19 years, practice owner for 15 years, Nina, and I didn't even know people like you existed until a few years ago. So just walk us through. I know our dentists. What do you do on a daily basis with insurance billing, accounts receivable? Somebody works with you as an awesome key resource and sponsor. Who are you communicating with in the office, and how does that work?
So we work mainly with practice administrators, the office managers, front desk, and the doctors themselves. We're huge on communicating, a little bit too much sometimes, but we really like to get that connection within the office because we like to become part of the team. We're there to help you. We're there to help bring in the revenue. And we have awesome people in our team that have the experience and knowledge necessary to do that. And we're able to go in, diagnose, if you want to say, what's going on, fix the issues, and really create that streamlined process to bring that revenue in.
I love that, because working with insurances can drive you totally nacho nuts. In an authentic way, it gives your team time to do what they want to do, spend more time with the patients. Tell us, I know my dentist people, Nina, they do not always embrace a new idea. It's not them. If they were into cell phones, they'd all be using Nokias from back in 2001 when I played Snakes. But now tell me about a resistant or skeptical dentist who's like, I'm not so sure if I'm going to do this. And now they're using you, and what kind of impact you've had on their life.
Sure. So yeah, as you know, dentists can always be like 20 years behind the medical field. Your doctors, your physicians, all have been outsourcing for years. It's just like a no-brainer for them. So why aren't dentists doing that? Why aren't dentists handing it off to professionals? They hand everything else off, their IT, their accounting, they leave all that to their professionals. So why not their billing? So we had a client come to us. She was having a lot of trouble getting a billing person that knew what they were doing, that understood insurance. So she brought us in. We were able to see the issues. We've been training their front desk while taking over the billing processes. And she has said to us, I wouldn't know what to do without you.
Right.
Why didn't I do this sooner?
We're going to have a great guest on next who's been a high-level dentist for years. And I share this all the time. And this really, you can use this example for your clients, because I want them to do better. I want them not to feel like this, crying inside a day. I want them to feel happier. Every time we talk to a patient about an implant, full mouth rehabilitation, they say, I should have done this sooner. I should have valued myself sooner. That's exactly what you guys do. I wish I had you earlier in my career. I'd have more money, less stress. I'm thrilled to have services like yours that are out there helping us each day. I think, don't tell my dentist people, I think what you guys charge is too little, but I know you guys aren't going to go up. I mean, you're like a team member that doesn't take a day off, doesn't have to come into the office, and does the annoying work that nobody wants to do, or better yet, can't figure out well, right? I mean, just, as we wrap up, Nina, just tell us, I had a great pediatric dentist, and great pediatric dental attending at Einstein, and I went to watch him see 56 patients in one day, which was crazy. And kids were acting nuts for him, but he was able to deal with it. But it didn't mean it wasn't hard for him. So do you have any good, how insurance companies drive you guys nacho nuts, even though you're on the front line of it?
Oh man, we could go on for days about that. So a lot of times, this is a big one where Cigna, for example, likes to deny buildups. Okay. That one drives us nacho nuts. We're like, okay, this one drives us crazy, but we've actually been able to streamline that process and get Cigna to pay for those build-ups at the initial submission of the claim.
Awesome.
Like initial submission of the claim, there's no backlog, no waiting 60 days. We're submitting and the insurance company is paying.
I love it, Nina. I mean, I feel like when I have a service like yours, you're like a powerful friend. I'm like, just wait till my insurance biller talks to you. Because back in the day, before you,
just like, you know, we don't back down. That's for sure. You know, be aggressive and we don't back down.
Yeah, we didn't have the time or the bandwidth to do that. So, Nina, if someone wants to reach out to you to do a complimentary consultation, I see we have on the screen, text billing to 215-543-6454. You're an amazing person and sponsor. But how can they reach out to you directly, or if they just want to check out your website?
Sure. So they can reach out to me directly by calling our 888 number. It's 888-908-8225. Or they can email us at contact@ddsdentalbilling.com.
Awesome.
Say you want to talk to me, and my team will forward it right to me, and I'd be happy to talk to you.
Well, awesome, Nina. Thanks for spending time with us. I'll let you get back to fighting the good fight against denied EOB and things like that. Thanks for being you. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So as you guys can see, just in 10 minutes, you can learn to do something that will change your life forever. One of my things, test, don't guess, see how this works. Try something out for 90 days and see if you want to keep it or discard it. I know with these services here, I want to keep them in my practices.